Hi, this is April. Welcome back to my channel. Did you see Nikki Haley get schooled by this 9-year-old at a New Hampshire campaign event? It's awesome.
Hey, little guy, how are you? He's not going to give you the mic.
No, I'll hold it. So, thank you, Nikki. I wanted to ask you, so Chris Christie thinks that you're a flip-flopper on the Donald Trump issue. And honestly, I agree with him. And you're basically the new John Kerry on the... If you remember John Kerry from 2004. So my question is, how can you change your opinion like that in just 8 years? And will you pardon Donald Trump?
So first, tell me what your name is. Adam? And Adam, how old are you?
I am 9 almost.
9. So 5th grade?
No,
4th grade. Well, I, for one, am very proud of you for coming, and very proud of you for listening, and very proud of you for asking that question. So the first thing I'll tell you is politics is about distraction, right? And so people like my friends, Chris Christie, are going to say she's a flip-flopper. But let's look at it. What's he saying I'm flip-flopping on? He's basically saying that I'm not hitting Trump hard enough, right? The interesting part of this whole situation is anti-Trumpers think I don't hate him enough. And pro-Trumpers think I don't love him enough. And at the end of the day, the fact is, I'm just telling you the truth like I see it. It's not personal for me. It's never been personal for me. I told you I think he was the right president at the right time. I told you that I agree with a lot of his policies. But do I think he's the right president to go forward? No. We can't handle the chaos anymore. Chris is obsessed with Trump. I mean, God bless him. He's a friend. He's obsessed with Trump. He sleeps, eats, and breathes it every day. I'm thinking bigger than that. If we do that, we're no different than Trump. That's what we're trying to get away from, is the idea that we obsess about a person. This is about a country. We're better than that. We're bigger than that. So I am who I am. I tell my truth just like you told your truth. Except I am no John Kerry. Answer his question. He asked if I would pardon Trump, and I've answered this before. I would pardon Trump, and the reason is, first of all, we don't know what they're going to find innocent, guilty, any of that, and we want everybody to be innocent until proven guilty. But the second thing is, if he is found guilty, a leader needs to think about what's in the best interest of the country. What's in the best interest of the country is not to have an 80-year-old man sitting in jail that continues to divide our country. What's in the best interest of the country would be to pardon him so that we can move on as a country and no longer talk about him.
Sorry, sister. You can patronize that intelligent young man, but you're never going to be president. President Trump is not going to jail, and you can try to kiss the ring later and try to get a cabinet position, but it ain't happening. I never had an issue with Nikki Haley when President Trump made her ambassador to the UN. She stood up for Israel, and she did a really good job. But to turn your back on Donald Trump as he's running for re-election, I really can't stand for that. For some reason, she's under the assumption that chaos only follows Donald Trump. No, it only follows you if you stand up for what's right in this country. If you want to secure the borders and stand up against the left-wing media and the elites, then you are going to have all kinds of hell rain down upon you. She needs to realize that. She really should have stayed out of this election and stood behind Donald Trump. The idea that you stand behind Donald Trump's policies, but you can't stand behind the man because he's going to create too much drama, that doesn't really fly. He only created drama with the enemies of freedom. If you like this video, give it a like, consider subscribing for more news and reviews, and God bless.